Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me guys. American boxer Shakur Stevenson, in a conversation with reporters, said that he would like to fight with Gervonta Davis, who recently defeated Ryan Garcia. Stevenson said in an interview that in a duel with Garcia, Davis looked very powerful and looked like a real tank. The undefeated Shakur Stevenson noted that he would not like to take away the merits of Davis, but he was not opposed by a top fighter. I would really like to have a fight with Tank Davis. I think it will be one of the most grandiose fights in the history of boxing. People who really understand boxing will confirm this, Stevenson said. Recall that Shakur Stevenson had 20 fights during his career, in which he won 20 victories. It is worth nothing that Davis did not lose either. Gervonta Davis won 29 victories in 29 fights. Shakur Stevenson, Ryan Garcia was at preschool level. Gervonta Davis looked real sharp. Shakur Stevenson is the latest power player to enter the fray at 135 pounds. The former two-division champion successfully made his lightweight debut with a 6-round stoppage win against Shichiro Yoshino on April 8, and he is already calling out the top dogs in the division. The 25-year-old Houston-based Newark native recently stated that if he were to fight Gervonta Davis, it would be the biggest and best fight in boxing. Davis is fresh off a dominant 7th-round knockout win against Ryan Garcia that he captured the interview of the 2016 Olympics silver medalist Stevenson. Tank looked sharp, real sharp. He boxed really good. I think Ryan was like preschool. Ryan was not on that top level, Stevenson said. When they talk about the four kings, they were all really special, and I don't think Ryan was on that level. I don't think Ryan was that good. Garcia didn't know his distance. He was looking for one left hook the entire fight. He threw a left hook 3 times in a row and got clipped. Everyone knows that when you fight Tank, you can't do something 3 times in a row because his brain is like a computer. He picks up on it. There is the elite level, where you know what you're doing and understand. And you got the ring IQ and ring smarts. Ryan just didn't have any of that. He went in there fighting with his heart instead of using his brain. I think Garcia was making a lot of mistakes. He was tall for no reason, and he doesn't understand distance and things that could have helped him in the fight. I can't blame his coach. It's more like the training. He had signs. He was a little kid. He doesn't use his head and a wrench. He likes to make things a certain way. That's what got him beat up and picked apart. A potential super fight between Stevenson and Davis would require top-rank and Premier Boxing champions to work together and stage a sub-promotion. Davis can be considered Showtime's top commodity and priority in boxing at this point after pulling an approximately 1.2 million pay-per-view buys for his bout against Ryan Garcia. Stevenson, meanwhile, is on the shortlist for being one of Top Rank's top attractions for broadcast partner ESPN. Davis originally had plans to fight 3 times in this year, and he's previously stated that his preferred next opponents are either Stevenson or Devin Haney. Devin Haney admits and is near at 135, but made a lightweight move to face Tank or Shakur Stevenson. Top lightweight contender Shakur Stevenson believes Ryan Garcia was not on the same level as Gervonta Davis. Last Saturday night at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Davis dropped Garcia in the 2nd round and then finished him off with a body shot in the 7th round. Stevenson was a very interested observer. I think Ryan was that good. I ain't talking no credit away from Tank Davis. Gervonta Davis did what he was supposed to do, but Ryan wasn't that. Stevenson studied the action and felt Garcia made several key mistakes in the bout. He ain't know the distance Anybody knows that when you are fighting Tank, you can't do something 3 times in a row. Stevenson has long said that a showdown with Tank would be the biggest fight in the sport. He hopes to get in the ring with Tank at some point in the coming future. I would love that fight. I think that's the biggest and best fight. You got like a Michael Jordan that came around in his era. Then you got a LeBron that came around in his era, but they wasn't in the same era, so we never got to see them go against each other. With me and Tank, you got 2 special fighters that's being special our world careers and our world lives. When it comes down to it, it's going to be the biggest and best fight in boxing. I can't wait. I feel I'm a bad motherfucker when it comes to this boxing stuff. The people who really know boxing going to tell you that's the big fight, and I agree with that. I think that that's the biggest fight, Stevenson said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.